Jimmy and I are heading out to get a shed. We're going to move a shed home, but we have to remove the roof section off it because it's way too tall. It's 14 foot tall to the peak without even being on a trailer. So we're going to take the roof section off and bring them home in 2 different pieces. So that's what we're headed out to do today. Right, Bubba? Yeah. I gave Jimmy breakfast this morning, and he decided not to keep it. He donated it back to the, he donated it back. The toilet took it. And so he couldn't go to school. But look at him, he's fine. He scammed me. It's alright. A little educational day, right? So this has been a couple years in the making that we've been planning to get this thing home, and the buddy of mine that we got it from, he put a pool in last year, so the shed, it was right in between the house and the pool. Actually, it was where the pool was, but we moved it a little bit. But now they need it gone so they can build a deck and not have this eyesore in front of them anymore. So it's time to do it now before we get planting. Right, Bubba? Neighbors are out injecting some manure. So we got our buddy Paul here with us. He's helping. He came down ahead of us and separated the roof from the bottom part of the shed. So we're going to try to pick it off as a unit, speed things up, and instead of making more holes in the roof, this way everything will just stay screwed together, and we'll pick it up, bring it home, and set it back on it. Should be pretty good, Jimmy. Do I have to creep ahead probably? Go out to the side and tell me how far forward to go. The only thing left is where that sheathing is tied into the top plate of the frame. And then a couple hurricane straps. We got it tensioned. Why, your circular saw, bud, or what? Oh, that's dull, huh?
Yeah, probably.
I got an idea. These gotta come right off anyway for the road. Is it screwed or nailed there?
Probably screwed.
Yeah. cut it as much as we burned it.
Welded it.
Yeah, really.
Okay, she's about to lift off.
So Paul's gonna back right under here, hopefully. Hopefully it'll sit down on it without those overhangs hitting the ground. Otherwise we'll block it up so it works. But this is farmer rigged. Look at this baby. Yeah. I think we're pretty good there, buddy.
You're watching Jimmy Cam now.
Oh yeah, it's good and clear over here. My partner, Jimmy, went to my mom's for the rest of the day now, and I'm headed back down to get the bottom half of the shed. So we're gonna put that on with the forks. We're gonna lift it up, block it up, get a trailer under it, set it down on it, and bring it home. It should be a lot easier than the top half was, than the roof section, which is actually the opposite of what I had in my head. But that roof section ended up being a lot bigger than I was thinking. So all good, we got that home. So now it's smooth sailing from here, I hope. We put it on actually 90 degrees to the direction I was planning, but it's kind of working out. So we're just pulling over to just double check the straps. Well, we made it home all in one piece.
Jamie
Paul's a
lost the
good-looking
palm
man,
nailer.
isn't he? We're talking over each other. What?
Jamie lost the palm nailer.
Yep, we're gonna blame Augie on that one.
It's gone.
So Paul's
Struggling at the moment.
putting all these hurricane straps in to tie this shed down to the 6x6s, because that's how we're going to drag it into the spot where it's going, and they're staying, and it'll keep it nice and firm on there. Nice job, buddy.
Thank you.
The roof will be ready here shortly too. Paul's got the shed anchored down to those 6x6s, and now we've just got a little bit of work to do on this roof. We've got it was sticking out a little bit. There was exposed wood up near the top, so we trimmed back the purlins. We're about ready to slide everything in. We're gonna leave that ridge pole, that ridge board sticking out, and Paul's trimming off the metal so we can slide her in. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Yeah, that's gonna work good. We just pulled the screws on the purlins and trimmed them back, and everything else is going in. That worked out good.
Chevy tough. Split it in half.
Like a glove.
We'll give it some true form love once we get up there too.
Yeah,
That way we can match it.
it's gonna be just fine. So we got the roof ready to roll, and now we're gonna get the main shed off of the trailer. So we're gonna lift it up with that 6x6 cross piece, huh, buddy? We'll get it set on these blocks, and then we'll go to the other end and lift, and then we should be able to pull the trailer right out. That's the idea. We'll see how it goes. We got the back ready. It's up, lifted. Now we're gonna lift the front, and then we're gonna hook the trailer onto the truck and pull that out from underneath it. But we put this spreader in between here, that's there so that the 6x6s that when we left don't squeeze together. So that's the deal with that. If that wasn't there, there's a pretty good chance they would twist or want to squeeze in, put a lot of force on those joists. You want a creeper ahead? I'll unblock the wheels here, huh? So we used the bucket tractor, and that made this a ton easier, obviously, to get this home and everything we had to do. But by rights, you could do everything that we just did with that farm jack that we used to lift the trailer. It would be a lot slower. It would require a lot more cribbing or dunnage, but definitely manageable and doable. You could jack it up, get it sitting up onto long 6x6s like this, set it back a trailer under it, set it down onto it, and then reverse the cycle. I suppose if you had to take a roof off, that might be a little tough with a farm jack, but you get the point. Still good?
Yeah. Alright, let's take you guys over. We're gonna get the roof rigged.
And then this deal, figured I'd give you a close-up of it. This is borrowed from my friend Chad. He is in construction. He uses this to set trusses, and we used it when we did the pole barn, and so yeah, this thing works awesome. That extends out. It's a homemade deal, I'm pretty sure. He had somebody build it for him, but so we were pretty fortunate to have some of these tools to use. But if you got to move a shed, tons of ways to do shit. You can figure out. All right, so we had the luxury of having a loader and forks and a boom pole and everything, but everything we did, you could do with this simple farm jack in this video that we're gonna show you. But we're taking a lot of shortcuts, doing it the easy way because we can. But just so you know, you could do it with this by supporting underneath, spreading the weight out, and using cribbing or dunnage to work your way up and get it built up and get it to where you want it. A simple farm deck, do all the same things we did with the loader. How much she shed? Tell them a joke.
No. Oh look, there's a bee's nest up there.
Tell them a joke. She shed, horse walks into a bar, bartender said, why has such a long face?
Why?
That's how farmers move a shed. It's in place now, just a little bit of tweaking, but we're in good shape. You can do the same thing with a farm jack and some mechanical advantages. A little bit of work, but yeah, you can do it. Have fun. Thanks for watching.